and welcome to week 2, day 8 of 75 hard-ish. It is Monday, January 20th. I'm working from home today. It says it's minus 11, but I don't know what with the wind chill what exactly it is. I think it's supposed to feel like minus 17, so quite cold today. It's my lunch hour. I'm going to attempt a workout. I say attempt because yesterday, Sunday, I woke up in the morning and my back was so stiff and I was in pain. I could barely walk or put on my shoes. And then I did some stretches, and as the morning went on, I felt a bit better and was able to move around a bit better. I applied some heat to it, did a bunch of stretches, and then felt a lot better. And then by the end of the night, my back wasn't bothering me at all. But then this morning, right back to Sunday morning where so stiff, I could barely put on my boots this morning or even put on my socks. So did some stretches, feeling a bit better now, but I'm gonna take it easy with the workout. I'm still going to do it because I want that routine, that habit of coming down and working out. I want that to stick. So I'm still gonna do that. I'm worried that if I skip it, it's so easy for me to fall into old habits and just say, I'm not feeling well today, or my back is hurting. I'm gonna just not do any movement. I think doing some movement is gonna help my back too, and I'm gonna do whatever feels good. If something doesn't feel right, then I won't do that, but I think movement is gonna be important. I'm almost done my first water bottle, so that's good. Had my breakfast. And I'm feeling really good, feeling really motivated. The weekend actually went really well. I didn't vlog any of it, and I'm thinking maybe I should vlog the weekends. But it went really well, and this is my pre-birthday week. My birthday is on Sunday, so I want to really dial it in, continue what I was doing from last week, and just, I'm just feeling really motivated, really good, feeling really good about my food. I'm having very minimal cravings to have sweets, which is really good. And I was thinking about my birthday and Saturday, and my son's coming back from university to spend the weekend. So Saturday I was gonna make us a dinner, and I'm like going back and forth between should I make a cake, shouldn't I make a cake? I still haven't decided, because I know old me is like, I would have the cake and then there's gonna be leftover cake, and then I would feel like I need to finish eating the cake because I don't want to throw it out. So we'll see how that goes. So enough chit chat, I need to get a workout in, or a movement. So let's get it done. Standing arm workout. Oh, and then we have that one, that's for tomorrow. We have this one for Wednesday, then these two are Thursday. This one is Friday. And then we have an 18-minute full body strength routine. Full body stretch routine. I think I might do this one today, just because I don't want to make it worse with this one. I think I might just do a stretch. For lunch, I just took a pound of ground beef and made 4 patties and just some salt and pepper, and I cooked it on the cast iron pan. So I have that here with a slice of cheese and a fried egg, and just some bagged salad with a cucumber, and then just salt, olive oil, and balsamic vinaigrette. And that's lunch. And here is some for the next 3 days. So Maggie and I did our walk. It says it feels like minus 20, so we actually didn't do our walk. We walked around the park over here. She did her business, and then she was like, yeah, I'm done, I want to go home. So we came home. I did a stretch workout at lunchtime, and my back actually felt a bit better, and then I don't know, now it feels worse too, because Maggie was she had the zoomies while we were outside, so she's running around. So what was I gonna say? You saw what I had for lunch, the burger patty. I think I'm gonna make like a little snack plate with an apple, some turkey, kielbasa, and some cheese, and then maybe later I'll have yogurt to finish off the night. Some Greek yogurt, high in protein. So I'll do that, and I need to go edit a video. My back feels a little bit off, so I'm hoping that by tomorrow will be better. I might do another stretch session today, so not a lot of walking today, but that's okay. I'll make up for it some other day this week. Tomorrow is supposed to be extremely cold again too, and so is Wednesday. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully my back is better and I'm able to actually do a workout. My water has been on point today. I'm almost done the 3rd bottle, which I don't know how I did that, but yeah, really good with my water today. So for now, I'm just having some carrots, Fuji apple, a few slices of cheese, and some turkey kielbasa. Good morning. It is Tuesday, January 21st. I woke up this morning and my back felt fine, and then, it's just black. My back felt fine when I woke up this morning, and then as I got ready, I could barely walk, and it just feels it's just really painful to walk. Put on my boots. I took Maggie out. It feels like minus 25, so she just went out to pee and poo, and we came right back in. But bending down to pick up her poo was painful. So I don't know what is going on, because as the day goes on, my back feels fine. But in the morning, I'm so stiff and in pain. Like bending over or anything like that is painful. So I'm working from home again today. It feels like minus 25. It's quite cold out and it's windy. So just making coffee and my lemon water. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do today, because it's just gonna be too cold to take a walk outside. And with my back hurting like this, I don't know what I'll do. Maybe I'll do another one of the stretch sessions, because that felt good when I did that yesterday, so I think I'll do that. But I'm going to be on point with my food and my water. I do have 3 bananas that I think I need to use up. So I might do like a protein banana, either muffins, because muffins would be easier to track than bread. So maybe I'll do like a cottage cheese banana muffin or something like that. So let's see. Have a good day. Every day, 2 eggs, 2 slices of turkey bacon, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, kiwi, and a piece of that rye bread with some butter and honey. Finishing my lemon water, and I have my collagen here, my coffee. It's noon, it's lunchtime, and my back does not feel better, but I don't want to lose the habit of working out during my lunch hour when I'm home. And I committed to working out. Yeah, my back hurts. It's not like it's hurting a lot. It's just certain movements just hurt. And it's mostly like it's this lower back portion here. So I'm gonna do another yoga stretching video. That is the plan, because it did make me feel better yesterday after I did that. I don't know if I tweaked something on Saturday or Friday, and that's why my back is hurting. And it seems to be worse in the morning, and then as the day goes on, I feel better. So yeah, let's try to get a workout in. So I'm just looking at Fit by Mick because I do like her workouts, and see how she has the videos, and then she has a playlist for the winter workout challenge, and then she had one in the fall and June. So let's see if I can find something. Yeah, so there's like stretch routines. Maybe I'll do this 20-minute total body stretch routine. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this one here, because this is the one I did yesterday. Almost done this. Done. Let's fill it up. Okay, I'm gonna heat up my lunch. I'm gonna use, why does this go bad so quick? I just bought this. It's like all mushy. Yeah, I can't eat this. This is like falling apart here. Let's heat up the burger. One burger patty. So it's same lunch as yesterday. I was gonna make a salad. Maybe I'm gonna put it in here. I think I'm just gonna do the cucumber and then some tomatoes. The beef patty underneath, cheese, egg, and then just a cucumber tomato salad. Let's make some cottage cheese banana muffins. Into the blender, we're gonna put, I have my oven heating at 350. And we're gonna put 2 cups of oatmeal. This is the rolled oats, old-fashioned oatmeal, not the instant. Am I gonna... And this is just 2% cottage cheese. And I'm just going off loosely. We're just trying this out. I have no idea if this is gonna work out or not. Oh, this is, yeah, that's what I thought. This is a cup. There was a cup left in here. So, all going in. And now my back just feels terrible again. Like really stiff. I don't know. 2 eggs. Living dangerously today. Okay, so we did the 2 eggs. We're gonna do 3 bananas, and my bananas are really, really ripe because we're gonna reduce the sugar. We're only gonna, and we're gonna do, well, I'm doing maple syrup because I'm not having any processed sugars. So we're gonna use maple syrup instead of sugar because I'm avoiding any processed sugars. And yeah, maple syrup is, I guess there is a process there, but so I'm using a 1/4 cup of maple syrup. You could also use honey, a teaspoon of vanilla, a teaspoon of salt, and again, I've never made this. This is just something I was thinking of. I'm gonna do a teaspoon of baking soda and, a teaspoon of baking powder and a teaspoon of baking soda. And I was debating if I should do like a chocolate. I think I'm just gonna leave it no chocolate. I'm just gonna do it like that and do maybe some walnuts in there. We're gonna do a 1/4 cup of olive oil. to add moisture. Wonder if this is gonna come out as a disaster. We won't know unless we try it. And now let's blend it up. Okay. Put it into the oven for, I'm gonna say 18 minutes and then we'll check. Okay. They looked really nice when they came out of the oven, and then they completely. So we'll see how they taste. I'm gonna let them cool completely before I cut into one. Let's do an update on my crochet project. I think I have all the squares. Let's see if I can do it like that. Yeah. Okay, hold on. But I don't know if this makes sense. Now, do I just start crocheting it together and then see if it fits me? Or should I like pin them and then put it on? And how is that gonna look here? I feel like it needs something like a collar, but I don't know how to do that. Can someone come over and just finish this for me? We just came from outside. We just walked around the park again. So not a big walk. Finished the second one of these. Well, almost finished. So that's good. It's for 4:30. It is really cold out there today. Like really, really cold. Even Maggie, she was so excited to go outside. Poor girl. And yeah, she wanted to come in after she peed and pooped. And here are the muffins. They just sunk in. I wonder if it's because I put all the walnuts on top and just the weight of them, probably. But we'll try them later. We are making sheet pan fajitas for dinner because I thought that would be very quick to make. And the chicken breast was on sale. This is, so 2 pounds of chicken breast, $10.77. The only thing is, I wish they were already cut because I'm feeling lazy. And that means like there's 4 chicken breasts in here. I think that's too much for us. I don't know if I want to make all 4 because I still have the burgers that I meal prepped. So I'm preheating my oven and I think I'm going to cut up the peppers and the onion first and then put the chicken on top. I think that's how we're going to do this. So let's do it. I'm going to use one of this Cholula taco seasoning, the chili garlic. I'm hoping I'm going to use this. Oops. This. I'm hoping it's not too spicy. It says mild. So we'll see. I did cut up just 1 red pepper and 1 orange pepper and then 1 big red onion. I drizzled it with olive oil and some of that taco seasoning, and now I'm just gonna, and now it's going into the oven, 375. I think I'm gonna check at 20 minutes and see how it's doing. For salad, we're gonna have this chipotle cheddar salad. And we're gonna have the keto wraps and some cheddar cheese and yogurt to put on top. Here is our chicken fajitas. They're cooked. They look great. I already checked the internal temperature and you need to make sure it's above 165, and they are. I mean, the peppers could be a little bit longer, but that's okay. Dinner is ready. So we're gonna cut into the muffin. Watson already had one. He said it wasn't too bad. So it looks good. Just it sunk in. Watson keeps calling them pie because I guess the way they look like a little pie.
Sorry. I would say they're moist and supple.
Yeah, they're quite moist
and simple.
Yeah. So
I'm not quite sure why they sunk in like that.
It is a Wednesday. I don't even know the date. It's Wednesday, January 22nd. My back is still not better. It is lunchtime. I'm actually working from home again, just because in the morning my back feels really bad. And I do think it's my mattress. I think I mentioned that before. And I'm a tummy sleeper, and I think that just makes it worse. So I'm gonna try to just sleep on my sides, which let's see how it goes. So today, a workout. I decided I'm just gonna do another yoga stretch session. Probably do 2 of those. Do one now and then do one later. My back does feel good when I do them. It's just some of the movements, like lying on the floor, those are a bit harder. I'm always worried I'm not going to be able to get up, like if my back just like freezes or something, but so far it's been okay. And the stretches do feel good. Today feels like -20. It's really cold out. Maggie and I just came from outside. I think we did like a 10-minute walk. It's extremely cold and the wind is just brutal. So there's no outside walk today, just little walks. And I'm on top of my water. I'm happy to say that all this week I've done 3 bottles with no issues. And then at night I still fill up another bottle, and then I have a little bit of it and I take it upstairs. It's usually on my bedside table. So I do that. So water's been great and food has been fantastic. I've had no cravings. And the muffins I made yesterday, they were good. Not sweet at all because I only used a 1/4 cup of maple syrup. But they were good. I don't know why they caved in. Not sure. I'll have to work on the recipe before I will post it. But they were really good. So I'm going to get my workout in. And then I'm going to eat something. Probably another one of those burger patties. Oh, breakfast was just the same that I have. Like the 2 eggs, the turkey bacon, and the fruit. Oh, and a slice of that rye bread. I've been keeping to the time restricted eating where I don't have any snacks throughout the day, just my meals. I did have one of the muffins after dinner last night, but then we were done eating by, were we done eating by 6 o'clock? I know it was early, so that's good. And after dinner, even like before, the other days after dinner, I'm really satisfied. I'm not craving any sweets at all. So that makes me really happy. That stretch actually felt really good. My back felt okay. I think there were some moves at the end where, not so much, but all in all good. I'm happy that I'm keeping, even though I've had this setback with my back, that I don't feel down about myself. About not being able to actually get a sweaty workout in, because any movement for me is a great step forward, like compared to this is week 2, compared to last year where there was no movement, there was just walks. So I'm happy about that. So it is time, my hair is it's time to grab something to eat. So here we have lunch. It's one of the beef patties, extra lean beef, and a slice of cheese, and a fried egg, and just some cucumbers and mini cherry tomatoes with oregano, salt, balsamic vinaigrette, balsamic vinegar and olive oil. And that's lunch. Work done. Maggie walked. I am frozen. We weren't outside long, but I feel really cold. Not doing so great on my water. This is my second one. I'm only halfway, so I have to chug. It's not even 5 o'clock, but I'm hungry. I'm gonna have dinner. I'm gonna warm up the chicken from yesterday, and we have no more keto tortillas. So I'm just gonna have the chicken. I'm gonna put some cheese on top and some yogurt, and I'll have that, and then probably have an apple, maybe with some cheese and nuts. I'll do that probably. A bit of just finished my workout. I don't know if I already said it, but it's Thursday. This is day, I want to say it's day 11 or day 12 of 75 hard. I think it's day 11. My back was feeling a little bit better today, so I got a workout in. I moved very gingerly. I was being very careful with my back. I did not do the planks, side planks. I didn't do that. I used low weights. Yeah, but it went well. I feel okay. My back feels fine. Today is not as cold as yesterday, so we're going to try to get a walk in with Maggie, hopefully. And yeah, so far so good. I was feeling a little down because I really haven't gotten a good sweat in this week. So I feel like a little bit of an imposter sometimes. You know, doing a 75 hardish, but I'm like really taking it easy. Anyways, we'll see. So I also got on the scale today, and I have no weight loss this week, which I mean makes sense because really I haven't done much, but my eating has been on point. I've really been focusing on, you know, high protein meals that it's satisfying and it doesn't make me crave sweets and such. So that's been okay. Yeah. So just the easy lunch, the beef patty with 1 pickle and cheese. And then we have cucumber salad and working on my second one. Okay, let's put together some multigrain bread. So for the bread, I'm going to use my KitchenAid mixer. You can also do it by hand, but I just find with the mixer, it's just quicker. And you're going to need hot cereal, like the Bob's Red Mill. There's like 5 grain, 7 grain, and 10 grain. All of those will work, and some hot water. So I'm going to add some hot water to the mixing bowl, and I'm going to leave all the ingredients and measurements below in the description below, and then half a cup of the cereal. That in, give it a mix. We're going to cover the bowl, and we're going to let it sit for 20 minutes before we do anything else. We need it for the temperature to come down, because if you add your yeast now, it would just kill off. 20 minutes and we'll be back to do the rest. Just to show you, this is cereal you're looking for. Like I said, there's 7 grain, 10 grain, so any of those will work. And it's just a blend of like rye, wheat, barley, oats, flax meal. While we wait, let's measure out our flour. So I'm going to use a combination of all-purpose flour and whole wheat flour. If you have bread flour, that would actually work best, but I only have all-purpose, so that's what I usually use. So we're going to need 3 cups of flour, and I always spoon my flour into the measuring cup. This is unbleached all-purpose organic flour that I just get at Costco. And now 1/3 of a cup of the whole grain. Same thing, we're just going to spoon it in. So after 20 minutes, you want to check the temperature of the water, and you don't want it to be over 110. If it is, then you got to wait just a little bit longer until it comes down to 110 or below, because again, we don't want to kill off the yeast. I find like if you give it a stir and it'll cool down. Yeah, it's like 1.8. 109, 110, so perfect. So this is what it looks like. So now you're gonna add in 3 tablespoons of light brown sugar, or brown sugar is fine too. And then we're gonna add in either instant yeast or active dry yeast. So I'm using the instant yeast, and we're gonna do 2 teaspoons and a quarter, or if you have a packet, it would just be 1 pack of yeast. And now I'm just gonna stir it. So now you want to cover it and give it about 5 to 10 minutes just for it to start blooming. And what that means, it's just going to start bubbling. And cover it and give it about 5 to 10 minutes. So once it's activated, like see how it's bubbly, you know you're good to go. So now we're going to add in 3 tablespoons of softened butter, and I only had salted butter. Ideally you want non-salted butter or unsalted butter. So if you're using unsalted butter, you want 1.5 teaspoons of salt. But because I only had salted butter, I'm just going to use 1 teaspoon and a quarter. We've added the butter, we've added the salt, and now we're going to add in 1 cup of our flour. I'm gonna start going slow. We're gonna mix that up, and then once it's all incorporated, we'll start adding in the rest of the flour. So now I'm gonna add in another cup of flour. So I've added in 2 cups of flour, and it's at this point where you add in the remaining flour, and you could totally add in some seeds, like pumpkin seeds or flax seeds, pepitas, sunflower seeds. You could add in that, but I wouldn't add in more than half a cup because that's going to weigh down the dough. Personally, we just like it like that without the seeds. So I'm just going to let that go and let it come together. Once it comes to this stage where it's all together in one clump, I'm going to let it go for 10 minutes. And at this stage, it would also be where you decide if you think your dough needs more flour. And usually I can tell by if it's not coming away from the sides and it's too wet, especially at the bottom. See, I find that it might be a little bit too wet. It's not really coming together as one ball. I'm going to add in 1 tablespoon of flour and see if that helps it come together. And usually I just put it on the side of the bowl and let it go. And see how it's coming away from the bowl a bit better. I think it might need just 1 more tablespoon. I'm actually going to add in just 1 more tablespoon because I think it's still a bit too wet. You just want it to be pulling away from all the sides and coming together as one ball of dough. See how it's like nice together? It doesn't look sticky. Just keeping it all together. We're gonna let it go for 10 minutes. Just wanted to show you that this is what it should look like. Like it's cleaning the bowl, it's rolling around, nothing is sticking, and that's what you're looking for. If your dough doesn't look like this, just keep adding a little bit flour at a time until you get to this point. So after 10 minutes, you should end up with a dough that's, when you press it, it springs back slowly. Or when you pull it apart, you can almost see through it, but it won't break. So I'm just going to spray my bowl with avocado oil. I'm going to transfer it to the bowl. And it's not sticky at all. It shouldn't be sticky. If after 10 minutes your dough is not springing back slowly or you can't stretch it where it doesn't break, then just keep going until you get to that point. So I just made it into this little ball, and I'm going to rub it and then turn it like that. And now I'm going to cover it. And what I like to do is put it in the microwave. I heated up some water in the microwave, and I'm going to put this in there so it's nice and warm because our place is cold. It's 68 in here, but it's cool. So now it needs to double in size. So that could be anywhere between an hour to 2 hours. It just depends on how warm it is in your place. So I'll see you back here when it's doubled in size. Maggie, we're gonna go for a walk. So it's been an hour and the dough has doubled. Not sure if you can tell. And now we're gonna put it into our pan. You want a 9x5 loaf pan. If you don't have a 9x5, an 8x4 can work, but it's just gonna, grow a bit more. This is a cast iron pan I have, and just gonna show you up close our beautiful loaf, and we're just gonna punch out the air. And just to show you, this is the cast iron pan. So I like to butter my cast iron pan, or like the bread pan. So even when I make it in just a bread pan or like the loaf pans, I butter. So now we're just gonna stretch the dough into a rectangle. Probably like 8x15, and usually I just make sure that it's the size of the pan and stretch it out. Like so. And now I'm just gonna roll it, just a tight roll. If it goes out too much, you can always tuck it in at the ends. Just a tight roll. And you put the seam towards the bottom and then just into the loaf pan, like so. So now we're gonna let it rest for another 30 to 45 minutes. We're looking for it to come about an inch above the rim of the pan, so like an inch above it. And then it's ready for the oven. So I like to keep mine in the microwave. Okay, so I completely forgot about it, and it's actually only supposed to be this much over, but that's fine. You want the oven at 350, and it goes in for about 35 minutes, and then we'll check on it. And here is our multigrain loaf. I baked it for 40 minutes at 350, and after it came out of the oven, I just used some butter and brushed it on. Actually, I just took a butter stick and like rubbed it all over. It just gives it a nice shine. And now we're gonna let it cool completely before we're able to cut into it. Oh, also, I want to mention that you need to check the internal temperature. It should be between 195 to 204 for it to be done. Another way to tell that your bread is ready is, and it should sound hollow.
And it doesn't have a soggy bottom.
No soggy bottom. Friday. I'm trying to think of what day it is. It's I want to say day 12. It is day 12 today. Feeling much better with my back, so I am going to do a workout. It is 12:10, and it's a slippery slope. I was almost like, oh, you know what? I have stuff that I need to get done. I'm just going to do the workout later. And it's like, no, Claudia, you're not doing the workout later. We know that come later, I don't know if you feel the same way, but in the wintertime, as soon as it gets dark out, I'm like shutting down and I just want to chill and watch some TV or read a book and be on the couch all comfy cozy. I do not want to be doing anything, like especially working out. Okay, that was challenging, but at the same time felt so good. So this week, although I've had the back pain since Sunday, I did continue to get some sort of movement in for the 4 days. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I did like a yoga stretch. And then yesterday and today, I'm back to regular workouts with that Fit by Mick playlist. So I've done that. And my back feels almost better. Certain things I couldn't do. But I'm so happy that this is week 2. So wait, 12 days of me showing up and working out. 12 days. I mean, I don't even think I worked out 12 days in 2024. So I'm very happy. Now, I think I'm gonna make myself a smoothie, a protein smoothie. I'm just making myself a charcuterie plate for a lunch. And then I have that leftover egg roll in a bowl with the chicken from last night. I'll have that for dinner. But now I'm going to have some cheese. And I've been loosely tracking my calories again. My aim is just to mostly track how much protein I'm having and carb and how many calories I'm consuming at. Because there's certain things that you definitely can go over in calories, and I just want to be mindful of that. So I've been loosely tracking. I think my goal for next week is to figure out what my calories should be, like how much protein I should be getting in order to get me to my goal. So for now, these past 2 weeks, I've just been loosely tracking so I know where my calories are coming from, and if there's any issues, like if there's something I need to address. And I'm using Chronometer to track my calories, and it's free. I use the free version of the app. I'm very familiar with tracking calories and macros because that is what I used to do when I managed to lose all the weight. And I did it for many years. I really was a little hesitant to start tracking macros again, but it really worked for me. And it's good too, like just so you get a sense of how many calories you're consuming and where the issue could be. I tend to not track like the cucumber and salads. I don't really track. I do track salad dressing and stuff like that. But other than that, like veggies, I don't usually track. Let's recap the week. All in all, even though I've had back pain, I think I did really well. There has been no weight loss this week, and I really didn't expect it because I haven't moved the way I wanted to. Yes, I still got in like the stretches and the yoga, but it really wasn't a sweaty workout. It was just mostly stretching. Some of my wins, like being consistent and showing up even though I was in pain. I think that's a big win, and I think the reason why is in Atomic Habit, he talks about making things obvious, and what I've made obvious was leaving my workout clothes in the bathroom so I can change and get into the clothes. And also every time I go to the bathroom, it like reminds me of what I need to do. The other thing that's really helped me is marking down on my bottle how many bottles of water I've had. I think that's been really helpful. I'm leaving my book on my nightstand. So when I get to bed, I know that I'm going to read. So that's been helpful. And then just buying the right kind of food to have, right? Making sure that there isn't any sugar and stuff for me to have. And also like having the burgers ready at lunch this past week made it really easy for me just to come and have the burger for lunch and not really think about it and not be tempted about having other stuff to eat. My son is home today. He's on his way home. It's my birthday on Sunday. I'm making him pizza for tonight, so that's a big temptation for me, but I'm not going to have any. Tomorrow I'm making braised short ribs. It'll sort of be like my birthday dinner. And I thought about making, it's my birthday, making cake, and I decided I am not going to make anything. Thought about making maybe one of those protein yogurt cakes. I don't know. I'll see. Maybe with some frozen blueberries. Like put the blueberries in the yogurt cake and use maple syrup as a sweetener. Maybe I'll do that. And then Sunday that's my birthday. Sunday we're going out to brunch with my daughter, and we're going to Almond Butterfly Cafe, which is it's a gluten-free breakfast place, and I know what they serve is pretty healthy, so I'm really excited about that. We've been there before and I loved it, so we'll go there. So that is it. Thank you so much for following. Let me know in the comments below if you are doing 75 hard, if you are thinking of doing it, and thanks so much for all the support and comments. I really appreciate it. It's nice to have a little community where I sort of feel like I'm being supported and people are cheering me on, and I got this. We got this. So thank you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next Saturday for another vlog.